Greetings, everyone. It is I, Fucho Bucho, back again. This time with more Path of Exile 2. Now, if you were with us for the last stream of Path of Exile 2, we started a new character, a monk, and we started the campaign and started to see what the Abyssal update was all about as we ran into bizarre green fissures in the ground and weird powered up enemies. And so we're going to continue on. We have made it up to Ogham Village. And so today we will be venturing in to Ogham Village. And hopefully, thanks to our amazing gamer abilities through Ogham Village. Yep, I hit the wrong button. Don't want to draw unwanted attention. Let's look at our inventory. We've got stuff in there we don't need, so let's see about clearing that out before we get underway here. Yeah, just some odds and ends. Have a crossbow. Enjoy yourself. Please treasure it. Treasure it always and forever. My gift to you in exchange for money. Level 4 uncut skill gem. Since it's the title of the stream, we'll upgrade our bell. And with that, we're going to get moving. Get ready for hordes of enemies. I think we actually made it to the village. Did I not find the checkpoint in the farmlands? But somehow... Okay, that's weird. Doesn't matter. We don't need to go back to the farmlands. We got the loot. That was the main point of that place. And once we get through the village, we'll never return to this hellscape. Alright, what do my buttons do? What am I doing? Hello. Okay. That's the bell. Yay!
Something rare lies within.
Nope, I forgot. I should have probably read what it was protected by. I'm frozen. Not good. And I'm dead. that was a fast failure there. Let's just get one out of the way. That's what that was about. You know, you got to get the first one out of the way, and then we're ready. And also, I don't remember exactly what all I have equipped here. That's that. That's that. Okay. Ah, fire! Okay. I think we know what we're doing. Try it again. Just take that pack out quick. And actually try to pay attention to our health this time. That would probably help. There's the slam. I called the bell down in the wrong area. Still got the job done. Alright, let's pick up all this stuff. We'll look at it later. Got 3 charges, maximum charge. Let's find somebody to spend it on. There we go. Thanks to that little... Yep, down to... Oh, we lost all our charges. Always a sad day.
Stay still.
Oh, I forgot about the exploding pigs. Always with the exploding pigs in Ogham Village. They just come out of nowhere and then, explode as advertised. Now we have to be keeping an eye out for the blacksmith's tools. Oh, watch out, exploding.
The mighty fall.
The mighty fall. We just threw that lightning blast into a barrier that did us no good at all. Ooh, wisdom scroll. Save us 25 gold. The cheapest man in Path of Exile. Don't want your trash crossbow. That victim had 2 gold. Not only were they a victim, but they were broke. It was a sad day in Ogham Village. So much fire. I don't know what I hit that made the little highlight for loots. Ah! Get back! Exploding pig! You just out here by yourself with a crossbow? Okay. Invisible wall. Don't see that very much in Path of... I think... No, okay. Almost got stuck. We're fine. Everything's good. Okay, continuing on. Continuing on. Past the hanging bodies. Can we break that barrel? Nope. That barrel is unbreakable.
Assault.
Assault. Is that what's happening to me or what I'm doing? Let's not confess our crimes here. Yep, exploding pig. I saw it that time. Dodged it. Won't get me, exploding pig. At least this one time. Normally, yes. Ugh. Goopy. Keep our charges up. Keep our lightning blast strong. Look at that. And if anybody sees the blacksmithing tools, please let me know. Because I hate it when I miss that stuff.
Today is a good day.
A good day. We've gotten stronger. Ah, exploding pig. It got me that time. Ooh, oven mitts.
I carry few possessions, and I don't have room for that.
Okay, let's see what garbage you picked up. That... No. Nothing... Nothing, that's just not magic, I guess. Back to town! Already. Again, a better loot, return, and sell system. That is what these games always need. It's the constant back and forth to town that really breaks up the pace of the slaughter and collect.
I like to hold on to bits and pieces.
I always end up selling all my crap to Una because she's like right next to where you spawn in from the portal. Does anything catch my eye? No, it never does. Yep, trash.
My collection. Thank you.
Trash. Trash. Now, eventually, once we find these blacksmith tools, we can start breaking stuff down instead of just offloading it with poor Luna here. Alright, all that stuff's gone. Put the rest of this into the... I try to keep the ruins over on this side. We're going to pretend to have some organizational skills here at the start, and as we go on in this game, it will devolve rather. We're gonna stick with the lightning. Keep upping the lightning damage and shocking. It's shocking. Hexer's robe. I did not buy any wisdom scrolls, so maybe we'll find some. Whack! A greater mana flask. Maximum charges. The fire effects are very pretty in this game, and that was an absolute waste. And the exploding pig. It's one good thing about having shields is that when the exploding pig comes at me, it tends to just take down my shield, and I don't lose any actual health off of it. I rolled into it that time. Great job. Great job, Fucho. Roll directly into the exploding pig instead of away. Get away from me, tiny monster! With your goopy blood pool. Maybe there's an option that I did. I don't know. Key pickup. No. Item filter. None. Hide charm display. Use compact minion display. I don't really play minion characters. I should try one of those. Always show sockets, show full descriptions, hide, remove only tabs, show life mana levels. Should probably always have that on. Show mini life bar above you. Maybe that would help me. Yeah, but then I'd get annoyed. I know I'd get annoyed by that. Items and objects such as will always be highlighted. Yes, thank you. There. Okay, much better. Ah! Stupid pig. I guess I should show some empathy for the pig. It didn't ask to be set on fire and explode. He probably just wanted to lead a normal, quiet pig life. The smithing tools! And Bile Prowl is here. Hey, Bile Prowl. I just want the smithing tools.
Back to the soil.
Yes. Back to the soil. Yay! We can now do some sweet, sweet smithing. And I know how excited everyone is for hot smithing action. Ah! Nope, fine. Everything's fine. Another exploding pig. They're everywhere. Everywhere. Smack you. You're supposed to kind of, you know, like move forward to them when we do that. Kind of just stand there and punch the air. We were just trying to intimidate them. That was what that was. The intimidation factor Kind of like we get intimidated by the exploding pigs. Ooh, a fire quiver that we'll never use. And we're back at the beginning. Okay, let's take a look at our map here. Made a nice loop. What's our inventory? Our inventory is pretty much full, so we might as well use the waypoint to go back to town again. Which seems to be the biggest part of what we have to do here. Is just back and forth to town, back and forth to town. Una.
Good to see you. I've
Buy
collected those over
and
time.
sell.
What do you think?
What do I think? I think they're very impressive,
Oh, I
and I will
like this
never buy one from you. Alright, we'll just get 10 of them. 3.2 life regeneration, fire resistance, plus 8 to intelligence, plus 11 maximum life, energy shield 44. So we're gonna stick with what we've got.
It's beautiful.
Thank you.
I accept.
Let's just identify everything. Give me an identify all button. If I have there are certain things, just little things that the game could do to improve its quality of life. First, I know that once we get Mr. Emo Robed Man back on his feet, I think he can identify stuff. Oh, I do have him back on his feet. What am I doing? Alright, armor. We're all about evasion and energy shields, so armor means nothing to us. Nor do giant shields. The Broodbane Ashen Staff. Alright, get rid of that. Let's go. And I should have given old Renly.
This hooded one is here on your honor.
There he is.
Don't take this as a threat, but it's your head if he turns out to be as evil as he looks.
Yeah, I know. It's the robes. People don't like the way the robes look. That's fire damage, cold damage, lightning damage. We're all about the lightning damage right now. So we'll take that.
Found my tools. Oh, this is wonderful. Now I can set up a proper bench here for you. Here's what I've got.
Thanks, Renly. Old man Renly, shirt off, just smithing away. Try to keep your excitement levels down, people. I guess I should hold on to those. You can identify things on the move. That sort tab, the sort button, I like sort buttons for inventory. Those are always good. I'm not sure how they'd work in this one, though. I'm pretty sure the hooded one.
Has been destroyed.
Yes, the village has been destroyed.
Madness has already reached a boiling point in the minds of the Count's men.
One thing I can assure you,
Infiltrate the manor and put a stop to this by any means
it does not take weird tentacle monsters to get the madness in the heart of men going. Typically, it only takes a level of insecurity and a certain amount of power, and that madness takes hold. Yeah, see, he does identify items. No more buying scrolls. Let's stop wasting money on identification scrolls and start using the hooded one's innate ability to just know what everything is. You just take it over to me. Oh yeah, I know what that is. Yeah. Oh. Nobody likes to know it all, hooded one. That was quite the shot. Face your demise! Who doesn't empty out the pockets of the victims before they put them on the pike? Sloppy work. That's what that is. Sorry, that's morbid thoughts. Okay, we have to make it to the manor through this smoky, fiery village. Partly because everything's made of roof and thatch, that's why it's burning so much. You need to use better building materials when you build back Ogham. It's probably one of those, you use what you have on hand. Uh-oh. Looks like we've got Abyssal action! Oh, and these rapid fire flying turtles. Why are there bugs here? And fire. Thought we'd escaped the bugs when we escaped the, what was it? Where all the thorny growth was. Oh. Looks like this is where the action is. Our energy shield is down. Oh, not a good place to get stuck. We got one power charged. Oh, you are big. Can we throw the bell down? We can. Throw the bell. Oh, life going down very quickly now. And don't get frozen. Heal. Come on, get out of there. Let's get a little bit of distance. Can we hit the right one, please? Gotcha! Oh. Did you not see what I just killed? Why would you come up after that? No wonder I kept getting stuck. It's when you get in these fights in these closed off areas that things start to become much riskier. Not to mention when you rely pretty heavily on the energy shield for protection and then, well, the energy shield goes out. Are you the last one? Yep, okay. Abyssal Kaffa! Yeah, just some augmenting things. Nothing too exciting. And maybe they're very exciting. You know, I imagine if I was more of an expert in the mechanics of this game, I'd be like, oh, that's good, yes, yes. But I just puzzle my way through as always. Leave me alone, tiny demon. Stop it. That's a dead end. For the pots. Fucho Bucho's hatred for pottery will never be satiated. I shall destroy all pottery. Looks like we haven't been up this way. There's some superior gauze wraps over there. Take the scroll of wisdom. Do not need to fill up our inventory with giant shields of... Okay, so definitely those are like the little dots on the map. Must be the fissures that come up off of the abyssal pit thing. I watched a little bit of the release information video off of this, and it seems that whatever you kill around the abyssal fissure affects what comes out of it and tries to kill you there at the end. I imagine that also has an effect on the loot that you get. Ooh, Courtyard of Death. The air sings as the axe swings. That's a lot of severed heads. Hi.
place is littered with death.
That
Ogre
scene.
deserves one last execution.
Ow. Is it mine? Okay, that's more of an area of effect thing. Good to know. It's been a little while. I've fought this guy before, but
Depraved wretch.
I'm just gonna apparently. There you go. Have some lightning. What are you doing? Oh! Why are there like meteors coming down? Ow. Ow! That hurt a lot. That is not a hit we want to take again. That much I can tell you. No, I'm not the criminal. I'm just a monk. A peaceful monk. It is you who have upset my meditations. I don't think we want to be against that. Got you with the stunner. Ooh. Yeah, first try.
There's no match for skill.
No match for... What do you... Seriously, man? Just one lone guy running up... Oh. Sorry. Apparently you were part of a bigger group, but you got too excited. You caught a stray way back there. That wasn't even intentional.
I cannot.
Stop with the fire. Where are you? You. Knock it off. Okay. I guess, yep, there you go. Hello. Sorry I was late. Couldn't save your headless friend there. I mean, he wasn't headless when we first met him. Yeah, Eamon.
Killed him. I don't know what to do. Clear fell is safe. We have to get out of here. We can talk there.
Okay, yeah. Oh, couldn't leave the portal open for me. That's fine. Only portal for you. I have to make my own portal. Let's go up here to the rampart, see if we can hit the waypoint. And then back to Clearfell. Did anybody catch her name? I know the dead guy was Eamon. Lettuce.
For what it's worth,
Her name is Lettuce.
my name is Latus.
Lettuce.
I appreciate the rescue, but
You're welcome.
Eamon, everything I know, it's all gone.
Was
It isn't worth much.
Eamon everything you know?
Perhaps it will aid you against that monster.
What do we got? A level 5 skill gem. Ooh. Oh, you got more to say?
There is only one
What's
thing
up,
for
Lettuce?
certain. Count Gianor must die. He ordered the guard to round up everyone in the village, and when we resisted, they burned it to the ground. Enter the manor. Take our vengeance upon him.
Okay, vengeance. Yeah, as a monk, that's not really my thing, but there's this seed of corruption.
You know of it.
I heard about it.
Remember the
Rumors.
night it all began. The Count and his men returned in the witching hour.
Which hour is that?
carrying something hidden from
10
sight.
o'clock?
We didn't know what it was at the time,
10:30.
but we certainly learned
Which
soon.
o'clock? Which 30?
It was alive, and he needed to feed it.
It was so hungry. What did he feed it? Delicious,
Changes came
savory
slowly.
cheeses?
There were whispers of the downtrodden and clans going missing. Nobody of consequence. The
That's how it
councilmen were
starts.
simply cleaning up the ne'er-do-wells, those that contributed nothing. But then, the count started changing the penalties for common crimes. 5 men were arrested after a simple scuffle over payment. A woman was arrested for adultery, like we were somehow living under the tyranny of the Eternals all over again.
That's how it starts.
Charges
Oh,
became
we're just
commonplace
cleaning up
almost
crime. Getting
Within
rid
the
of the
month,
undesirables.
my husband and I
And then they move the
started
line.
talking.
The line
We
keeps
saw
moving
what was
until you
happening.
find yourself on the
All
wrong
these
side of it, and then
criminals
you're
were sentenced to
an
hard
undesirable.
labor, digging away beneath the manor until their strength was spent. When that happened, he hanged them and threw their bodies to that creature.
Alright, well, goodbye. Alright, uncut skill. What do we got? Ooh, Tempest Flurry. Perform a series of aggressive strikes. When used in quick succession, the third use strikes 3 times, and the fourth use performs a final strike that calls down powerful shock bolt. Ice strike. Perform a fast icy strike. Now we put our points into lightning so far, so we're gonna start off with Tempest Fury. Flurry? Tempest Flurry? Nope, that's that. I can never remember how to bring up the skill. Like, I know there's a button to bring up the little lefts. I guess we'll just do it that way. But there's a button to bring up the skills over here. And by God, one day I'll find it. Alright, so we're going to slot Tempest Flurry. And then we are going to take the Rapid Strikes. We're going to put it in Tempest Flurry. And we are going to change our General Unarmed Attack to Tempest Flurry. But the question is, how fast is that going to eat through our mana? That is the question that we must answer. Meanwhile, old glowy eyes, identify my items. Thank you. Finn.
Owner's house. Renly's house.
Yep.
They had real places to live. I was always so envious, but I guess they're like me now. Vagabonds.
You gonna go over there and say in your face?
Well, it begs the question. Is this home now? You've caught me at a moment of sappiness, hero. My apologies.
Pull it together, Finn.
Take a pun. You know you want to.
Nope, I want to
Not
sell
sure I'm
you
gonna do
some
that,
trash.
but cheers.
That takes a 12 strength, 2 to 3 physical, 4 armor and energy shield, or evasion and energy shield. You can have that. We'll break that down. I should probably... I don't... Yeah. It refills the life faster, but consumes less charges. We'll use that. But then we lose that chance to gain a charge when you kill an enemy. And that is nice to have. Decisions. We're going to stick with the chance to gain that charge. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Plus 13 to armor. Increased. What does my current belt do? We'll keep that. Okay, let's go over to the salvage bench and do some... Can't salvage that? Okay, we can salvage that. Can't salvage that. I know. Can we only salvage things that have the ruin slots? That I do not remember.
Yes.
I mean,
Who knows what prizes await?
who knows indeed.
There.
But those are prizes for you,
I do.
my friend, because I'm such a swell guy. Support Gem. To Tempest Flurry. Anything crescendo. Supports strikes that perform a final strike at the end of the combination of attacks, allowing you to use that final strike twice in succession. 25% more lightning. Support skills have 100% more chance to shock. I don't remember what shock. It's causes the target to take 20% increased damage in the last 4 seconds. Lightning damage from hits contributes to chance to shock enemies. The higher the lightning damage dealt, the higher the chance. Yeah, okay, we know that part. So they take more damage if they're shocked. Let's take Crescendo. Alright. We need to go back to the ramparts and see how quickly using this as our primary skill is going to tear through our mana. And how fast our mana regenerates.
Fury unleashed! Foul creature!
Mana seems to regenerate pretty quickly. It doesn't really drain too fast using this, so hopefully this isn't going to come back and bite us in the butt. Using it as our primary skill. But we shall see, we shall see. Hello, bird. Pardon me. Well, we got a little brutal orders.
Decree of the Count of Ogham. All men must work a third shift and continue excavating until further notice. Any man caught resting will meet the executioner's axe or the gallows noose.
That is pretty harsh work conditions, I must say. Really demonstrates the importance of solid union, you know? I've never been in a union. I have no idea. Whack. Give me your power charge. Oh, you're a big boy. Quite a few big ones over here in this corner. Gargoyles. And not the friendly ones like from the cartoon. If you don't know the cartoon, then you're missing out. You should go check out Gargoyles. Ah! Oh, gross. Sticky pools of grossness. Oh, green glowing. Trouble. Poison. And see, we're already out of healing charges, which is not ideal. Did I forget to I forgot to charge it up when I was back at the town. Okay. Now, as we can already see, that setting where everything stayed highlighted seems to have stopped working, which means there must be a button that I'm pressing that turns it off. And always highlight. I don't know what button that is, but I keep accidentally hitting it while looking for the button that brings up the skills. So, admittedly, when I start trying to find the button to bring up the skills, I tend to just start pressing buttons randomly.
No escape.
Which is probably not the most effective way to do that. I bet I could go into like the settings and look at the controls or something like that, but so juicy. These gargoyles, they take a lot of damage. Is that one still alive? Gargoyle demon! So not just regular gargoyle, they're gargoyle demons. Which implies that somewhere there's just regular gargoyles hanging around. Death Knight of Incision. I think I accidentally picked that up. Oh, goody. More Abyssal action. Nope, focus. You gotta hit the right person if you want to get the charge. And we just put it into nothing. Flying turtles with their rapid fire nonsense. Oh, bursting. Put down the bell. See, the bell works better with these rapid strikes, because then I can really put on the pain. We need... Oh my god, there's so many! So many! And we're gonna get stuck over here. Yep, not good. We're gonna die. Got stuck between that hole and that wall, and we couldn't get out. And when you lose your mobility, it's pretty much a death sentence. But that's okay. Gargoyle. Okay, so a full charge will take down the gargoyle. Single charge will mess him up pretty good. Oh, I was trying to get the charge off of that one. Didn't work out. Ooh, a wide belt. How fashionable. One of the other support gems that I would like to have. Alright, so that will plus 5 to any attribute. Critical hits over this way is more shield. Let's go with that. I always hesitate to unlock the attribute nodes because inevitably I find equipment that requires specific attributes, and I wish that, you know, like I had one of those I could unload to meet the requirements for that equipment. You would think that the attributes required for the items that you typically use would stay pretty constant, but every once in a while I find that there's one or two that require like strength and I just don't quite have it. And then I get all sad and... Okay, so it is still here. So let's stay on the edges of it this time and try to play this a little bit smarter, a little bit less cavalier, as it were. Problem is those flying turtles. Nope. Yeah, we're starting to get into the thick of it. Let's send in some ice waves, see if that'll chill them out. Ha 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 ha. It's getting very busy. Very... Oh, geez, those are some big explosions. This guy is doing some serious damage to us. We need the healing to pick up a little bit there. It's these rapid fire turtles and the of course the spouting flames, and these guys, like, none of this is going our direction. Okay, we took out the big guy. That's something. Vile abomination! Back to the dreamer! Why didn't you, Ah! Explosion! Okay, we are still quite busy over here. Let's pick up a charge. Get a little lightning out there. Why are there so many people, and why are all of them flinging things? It's the flying turtles that are the most annoying. All for a blue abyssal coffer. See, this is where we died, right here. Bad memories. Lightless winnowing. There, that's a better one. Level 5. And then you can just watch your shield get absolutely drained when you stand in the fire. Alright. See, this air move is pretty good if... Problem is, it just doesn't last very long. And so there's like, I think there's a support skill that fixes that issue, increases its duration, and that is one that we're definitely going to want to pick up. Ah, why am I stuck? Oh, it's that sprint thing. The sprint, like, the sprint is something that seems to be good in theory, but in practice, especially when you, for like your melee characters that have to roll around all the time, it's so easy to roll around and hold it just a little too long, and then get hit and knocked on your ass. And I don't know what the fix is for that, but it's happened to me multiple times. Like, I just gotta be better about tapping. Tap, tap, tapping. Just give it a tap. No. I think there was another one that also let, like, if I hit the bell with projectiles, it splits them. Something like that. I feel like I remember something like that. But I could be wrong. It wouldn't surprise me if I were. Pow! Get away from me, exploding demon!
Your fate is sealed.
So gross. So gross. I was gonna get him with the stunning fist. You seem to have some kind of infestation down there. You might want to call somebody about that. That's not my department, though. Red pustules can't be good. Probably not as bad as black mold, but you know, still not something you want just in your courtyard. Oh boy. So many poppy demons. Begone! So we still haven't had a problem where we're running out of mana, which is good. But I imagine as we up that skill, the amount of mana it takes is going to increase, as it tends to do. Oh, hit him with that. There you go. Now hit him with that. And now we got the air.
I carry few possessions.
Oh,
and I don't
inventory's
have room
full.
for that.
Inventory's full, but that's not something we really need anyway. Oh, it looks like we found the entrance to the manor. Alright. Nope, we should probably listen to the Count's orders. What do you got for us, Count?
Soldiers of Ogum, the outside threat grows ever stronger. Whispers of betrayal echo within my very halls. I
Fear-mongering?
no longer tolerate any risk. Use lethal force against those you suspect of foul play. Speak carefully. with
Excessive
your men.
response?
Ensure they are who they claim. Hang any suspects. Seek out resistance within the village and raise their homes to the ground. We must send a clear message. Leave no stone unturned.
Oh, soldiers of Ogum. This isn't what you signed up for soldiering for, is it? Alright. Back to town, clear the inventory, and then into the manor proper. Oh, hooded one, identify my items. Thank you.
Simply,
That's all I want to talk to you about.
These are just some odds and ends of mine.
Oh, odds and ends. Don't need a hunting spear. Don't need that. Maybe I should go to the salvage bench first, see what I can and can't salvage. I can't salvage any of it.
Draw unwanted
So
attention.
It is good to see you.
now we can
Take your time. It's beautiful.
sell it all. The faux ram forge mall. I mean, I don't need any of this stuff. Yeah. Okay. Thank you for taking my garbage. And then I will sell this. Wind Blast. Batter enemies at range by generating a gust of wind as you swing. What's up, Falling Thunder? Did I actually do it? I don't think I actually did it. Because see, like that, it takes the requirements to level 14, takes the dexterity level up to 17, and the intelligence up to 17. So let's look at our character. We are currently level 16 with a dexterity of 32 and intelligence of 28. So we can meet those requirements without issue. But the higher these levels get, the more that becomes a concern. Alright, inventory. Oh, we need to put all the upgrade materials into the stash. Alright. Orb of augmentation. See, I'm not seeing a lot of shards. I remember there being shards, and you had to like gather up the shards, and then when you got a big enough stack, it would turn into one of the things. But did they get rid of that? Stop littering up your your storage with shards of things. You just the whole ones at this point. I mean, I guess I'm not complaining about that. That's not a bad thing.
The walls carry a subtle beat of a monstrous heart.
Ooh, like Edgar Allan Poe. What was the Edgar Allan Poe story where he buried his enemy in the wall and then all he heard was the beating of the heart? Why am I taking so much damage here? Like, we are taking a beating just right here at the entrance, which is not good. Does not bode well for us as we push further into the manor. Imagine that's not the right way. These rugs need to be straightened out. That's a tripping hazard. Why aren't you hitting the person I want you to hit? Why would you put the bell over there? In a table. In a table. These guys always trying to lick me. Oh, it's the courtesan of lightning. Well, and she and I should get along great because I also enjoy lightning. Just clear that hallway. It's like blasting a shotgun down a hallway. Oh boy. Pretty sure, yep, there's the green glow of the abyss. Problem with the abyss is there's always so many guys throwing projectiles. And it just starts to fill up the screen, and now we've got these guys exploding with disgustingness. Oh. Let's call a little bit of a retreat. And not to mention that the hull tend to stop some of my more impressive effects. And I'm having trouble seeing thanks to that big message right there. And I know I'm going to accidentally click that thing and activate it, because that's what always happens when you try to do stuff around. Yep, there it is. Oh, that's not good for me. Get out of there. Oh, 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 on fire. Not good. Yep, large lightning explosion. And lots of fire. Come on, get out of there. There we go, use the bell. Good use of bell. Look at all of these guys. And look at my health. Get my charges back up. Jeez. It's like, it's just impossible down there. Maybe if we get to the other side. If we are in the middle, perhaps that would help. You guys, stop with the rapid fire. It is insanely annoying. Okay. Abyssal Trove.
A rare find.
Hey, another support staff. Awesome. Or support gem, rather. Support staff. I've hired some support staff to help. They'll follow me around. I guess that's what the minion characters do, huh? Alright, so I guess this is ice over here. What do we got over here? Attack damage, evasion, critical. Are there any that give me more life on kill? Life on kill is important to me. There, that way is life on kill. So let's go pick that up. So we'll go this way. We'll take intelligence because our dexterity is higher. And what we do seems to require both. And we're going to go pick up these little life recovery skills. Bottles? Bottle? 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 Nothing? Okay. Yeah. That I agree with. When these little... Man, those guys do a lot of... Is it the licking or is it the standing in the juicy pools that are causing me? Yeah. It's the standing in the red stuff that is the biggest problem. I don't know what it's called, but we need to figure that out and figure out some kind of resistance to it because that stuff is messing us up. Messing us up. Get off me. Give me your power charges. Alright. Well, looks like fun down there. This must be the basement that he was...
The voice of the man I must face.
What's his name? The Duke? Is he a Duke? Is he a Lord? Is he a... I'm not real sure what his royal title is. Get off me, please. Can't break the table, but I can knock over the cups on the table. That's fun. I know it's a small quibble, but that is one thing that Diablo does do a bit better, and that's the destructible elements of the environment. Like, especially in Diablo 3, because it like had this thing where if you broke a bunch of objects in a row, you got kind of a boost to your speed, and that was nice. And things broke pretty well. When you have all this stuff lying around and you're swinging a staff, you would think that it would smash through it. It just makes sense. Like, that should just break that table. But no. The furniture in Path of Exile is made of sturdier stuff. That door doesn't open. Can't read that book. Ah, a church. Chapel of the Fallen. Of wax and wick he was cursed. Psalm of Madness.
First ones, hear our laments. Sanity recedes ever further into the dark. Shadows hover above us, in the corners, watching and waiting. What sickness has come among us that so unsettles our minds? It sits poised to strike. Nowhere is safe.
Well, I mean, given the circumstances, that just seems like...
no limit to
Nope.
corruption's influence?
Hello. The Candlemass. Living right. Get him with the finishing strike there. Ow. Drop a bell on him. See, look at the way the bell tears through him. Get you with the stunner. No, that doesn't look good. Oh, flaming. That's some spicy breath. Oh, here comes the spicy breath again. You made me waste my bell. And I put it in the wrong place, but that's okay.
This is the cost of pagan beliefs.
There you go, guys. The cost of pagan beliefs. Right there. If you're not a believer in the dreamer. A sense of gratefulness and peace radiates with warmth. Grants plus 20% maximum life. We'll take it. Always take the increase to your maximum life. Alright. Candlemass destroyed. Church cleansed. I imagine our inventory is just about full. Oh yeah, we can pick up like one more thing. Those doors don't open. We learned that. Search the manor. I'm searching the manor. Why are you blinking down at me down there? What do you think I'm doing? Just hanging out? Taking up residence in the manor? No. Come on. That's a dead end too. I guess that way. I'm not searching the manor very efficiently. Just keep running into dead ends. There's a face mask. I hope it's exfoliating. Oh! Man, they just started tearing me up real fast. The shield was ineffective. Take that, pottery! Fucho Bucho, the bane of pottery. Alright, stairs down. And before we take the stairs down, we will portal back to town and once again clear out our inventory. Okay, hi. Just Guess Naruto's over here. Nine-tailed fox, Naruto.
How can I be? Thank
One of the few anime references I know. Don't expect a lot of those references from me because you will be sorely disappointed. Salvage that stuff.
How can I help? What
You
would you
can
like?
help by buying the rest of this crap. Cataclysm, Shroud, Hexer's Robe, plus 16 increased energy shield.
That
The
will be
evasion
useful.
rating I get is much higher than the energy shield that that thing has. But what's better, having more energy shield or having more evasion? These are the questions. We're going to go ahead and throw those in there too. We tend not to identify things until we get back and talk to the robed one. Those will probably benefit oh, sorry. This headset that I have, the charging cord has like a short in it, and it just seems to be getting worse every time. I really need to do something about that before I shock myself or something. Fry my headset. Let's see. Tempest Fury already has 2. Ghost Dance has 0. Staggering Palm cause them to create an aftershock. Let's see. Magnified Area. See, overabundance, we need a higher dex to get, so I don't really care about. We'll take that, put it on my bell, and then we need to up our dexterity so we can get that other one. I do appreciate it suggesting support skills for things, because there are just a ton of support options to go through. And I'm sure that it must be very fun for my millions of viewers here to watch me read carefully each support skill, but maybe we'll do build work off camera. Or maybe you like it. I don't know. You know, tell me. Tell me what you want to see. What kind of gameplay you're looking for. Informative? Well, probably not the right channel. But if you like the idea of me reading through these things so you don't have to do it yourself, I'm willing to do that. Just say, read to me, Fucho. Tell me a story. Nice flame palms. Oh dear God, I'm on fire. Help me, sweet baby Jesus. 3, 2. Oh, they're gone. Oh, those are my ghost shrouds. Don't exactly remember what they do, but it comforts me to know that I have them. Stay back, exploding gross things. I think I got caught up. Oh, yep, he's gonna pop. Ah, courtesan, be gone. Another level 5 skill gem. I forget that I can hit control and have more skills, so like unlocking skills outside of what I'm already using on my main set. I just like the fact that I forget that I can do that without anything there means that anything I put there is probably going to go forgotten. Yeah, you can rest when you're dead. I don't know why he wants to dig so much. I mean, you've already got a roomy basement for your tentacle monster. How much basement do tentacle monsters require? Really does seem like tentacle monsters as pets require a lot of upkeep. I'm not sure if it's worth the cost, personally. I've already got 3 dogs, and I know how much I'm spending on that. So, and the need for a fence, thanks to dog number 3 being a massive, giant horse of a dog. I know how much that's, well, I mean, honestly, I don't. I need to get an estimate. But I know fencing, getting fences put in by professionals is not a cheap endeavor. And this dog seems to just step over chain link fences as though they were curbs. I joke with my wife that every time another dog shows up, it seems to be bigger than the last one. And I don't think they can get much bigger now. Like, we started off with the border collie, and I thought she was going to be the biggest dog. Much bigger than I had planned on getting when we got a dog. And then we went and got Mr. Oliver, and he looked much smaller at the animal shelter. Yeah. Then we got him home, and he was like, I don't know, 4 or 5 months younger than Molly, but was already the same size. But he hasn't grown that much. But he still seemed huge at the time. And then this dog showed up at our house, and we adopted him. And he's an Anatolian Shepherd, and he's just ginormous. Like, he makes Oliver, who I thought was huge, look tiny.
And I cannot deny that which I know deep down to be true. That fair-haired villager, an eternal descendant, she knew. At that moment,
Yeah.
our eyes locked. We both knew.
That it was love.
She clung to her children like I would end them then and there. She is of no risk now, but...
Because you killed her?
how many others must I fear? Is
And her
my blood
kids?
truly impure? Oriana assures me we can right some of the wrongs of the past. She promises a way forward for Ogden. A way forward for the clans and the clanless alike.
By
And
killing them and feeding them to
a way
a
forward for
tentacled
me.
monster?
We must continue with our task.
See? Insecurity. He's worried that he has tainted, impure blood, and for some reason has been convinced that slaughtering his own people and the clanless are somehow a path forward. But typically, killing random innocent people is not a viable solution to becoming a good person. Just a little tip for you there. Never understood why people think killing is somehow the path to self-improvement. It's gotten very quiet down here as we get...
Stay still,
Look at all this. If this is what you're dealing with in your house,
foul creature.
how can you be like, yep, this is going good. We're definitely making the right decision here. I mean, look at that. Just so bubbly and gross. Give me your power orbs. Oh, we're getting down into the mold here. Hey, another uncut skill gem. I really should use those, probably. I'm starting to build up in my inventory. I also need to remember to be using my staff smack to close the distances here. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have closed the distance. It was a mistake. Because this guy prevents damage. Ah, I was trying to read game. Very rude. How far am I? At least I'm down here. Okay. The game stuttered a bit. I gotta stay out of these areas of effect. They do not do me any good. In fact, they tend to do me bad. Let's hit you guys with that. Why are you all so glowy? It's you. You're the reason they're all glowy. Eben Gasp.
Meet the dreamer.
Yeah. Meet the dream. I mean, as a follower of the dreamer, I imagine if you get you meeting the dreamer, I'd be a little jealous, right? Like, isn't that the ultimate goal? Okay, we're starting to have some freezing effects. It's like a split down the middle. Okay. Well, lots of glowing. Usually doesn't go my way when people are glowing. See, they're gonna burst. So much bubbling areas of effect. Another checkpoint. The beast is hungry. Gross. Why is it doing that? But I have seen other people complain about that as well, the freezing and stuttering and whatnot, so I don't think it's just me. Another door. Torturer's log. Stardate. Even after 6 hours on the rack, the provost refuses to give me the names of the men who escaped from their own failed coup attempt. Does he not realize the machinations of shape changers are at work here? I do not doubt Connell's loyalty, only his intellect. The shape changers are obvious in their tactics. They are untrained in the art of deception. They fidget, they sweat. They are constantly afraid of being singled out or questioned. That is how I identify them. They are less than human. A human being is winsome, even beautiful. But these creatures belay that recognition of kin. The closer I look, the more I see that they are no more than bones carrying bags of flesh under an oozing membrane of skin. Peel away that covering, and the disgusting truth is revealed. They must be thrown into the pit and out of sight. Let the seed consume those flayed abominations. So, as you kill more and more of your citizenry, and they get more and more nervous, you suspect them more and more of being shapeshifters and kill them more. No, seems to make sense. Only a shapeshifter would get all nervous and stuff of people slaughtering their kin en masse. More pottery. I shall not abide pottery. I destroy it in the name of the Dreamer. You guys probably didn't know, the Dreamer has big hatred for pottery. I don't know why. It's not just me. Alright, this goes to the arena. This is the big boss fight. Let's spin these skill gems to up. Alright, let's take that up to level 5. Killing Palm's not going to do us a lot of good down here. I hardly ever use Frozen Locust. I should probably try and employ that one more. But we will increase. What else should we increase? Vaulting Impact. Staggering Palm. Alright, here we go. Attempt number 1. There seems to be some kind of ritual stone. I'm sorry, guys, but you shouldn't be working for somebody who is obviously feeding his own citizenry to a tentacled monster. I do. Need for what?
No noose this time. I'll remove your head myself.
Yeah, it's nice to know he remembers me. Oh, and
First one's eye.
oh,
Run, little rabbit.
ow!
Enough.
Didn't want to get caught by that.
No escape.
Big ice sword.
Easy prey.
Really need to keep an eye on our healing flask.
You'll pay with your life.
I don't want to get caught by that one, we learned. Oh, but
Easy prey.
he is doing quite a bit of damage to us. Alright, we need to stay out of range while we wait for our shield to... Oh, woohoo! Oh, look, he's got friends. Wolf friends. Oh, not good. Yeah, not good. Still frozen. Come on.
No, to me. You'll pay with your life. Easy prey. Ogum is mine.
We need to stay out of range. Oh, my, our shield regenerates. We really need to... I think our best tactic is, you know, trying to get in close, do damage until and then when our shield is down, try and stay out of range. You've been abandoned. You're too weak. Count Grenor?
You manipulative whore.
Ow!
Dare you abandon me? After all I've given you.
Yeah, we're still... Oh. Guess this is stage 2 since his... Nope, get out of that.
Solstice of pain.
Solstice of pain. Don't like solstices of pain. Or freezing gales. Oh, he turned on me quick. And got me with the,
Falls. Winter's chill. Sought the unworthy. Through an endless night. They wither.
This is one of the areas where I remember
Forsaken
I would die because, yeah, too many.
death. Of Bale's misery. The pack won't forget.
The pack won't forget. You smell my blood. Oh, get out of the way of that.
Requiem on high.
Oh. And like when you get hit with the frost stuff, you slow down, which makes it harder to dodge the rest of it, of course. Ah! Don't get caught with that.
I will take out your heart.
I need my heart for, you know, moving blood around my body. So best not to do that. Oh, Requiem on high. Keep dodging those things.
The air grows colder.
And we're back to this.
Agnar the Impaler. As swift as death.
Swift as death, not ideal.
Cursed or gifted. Branded and
Oh,
afflicted.
come on. No, see? I tried to roll. that
Agnar shall slay.
that mechanic, that sprinting mechanic is very frustrating. All right, we're going to resurrect in just a minute, but I'm going to step away for a moment. I'll be right back.
Your pulse quickens. The eternal impure. With bloodlust empowered. Our Esamir endured. But soon all were devoured. In unending war. Death waited at the door. Then hour by hour, men fell as summer soured. You are hunted. Fang, tooth, and claw. Tortured under the moon. The pack suffered but endured. And howled now in tune. No tales were told. None new, none old. And their endless hunger grew ever stronger.
Alright. I'm back. Got some coffee. We're going to look at the options and see if there is a way to disable this new sprint feature. Because right now, I never use it, but all it does is get me into trouble. So, it's very frustrating. It's a more frustrating added feature than a useful added feature. It's just dodge, roll, sprint. I guess while I'm in here, I could look at how I'm supposed to bring up the skills menu. Passive skill tree, Atlas skill tree, control U. I don't even know what a delirium encounter is. Skill panel is G. G, of course it is. That makes sense. But it does not look like there's an ability to turn off this new sprint skill. Fine. I guess we will just have to live with it. Take two.
This time, I'll remove your head myself.
We'll see about that. Death becomes you.
First one's iron. You'll pay with your life.
You just got to be really light with the dodge. Alright, come on, back up.
Frost. Easy prey.
Oh, yep, got me with the freezing. That's never good. And our energy shield is down. That move also does quite a bit of damage. That
First one's iron. You will falter.
Come on, get out of the way. Thank you. And here he goes as a wolf, and the meteor strike. Ow. Calling in some wolf friends. See, it's like they're a distraction. Oh, come on, get out of there.
First one's iron.
First one's what?
You'll pay with your life.
I always forget about that, even though I've just mentioned how much damage it does.
First one's iron.
Nope. Frozen. Ow. He's got a very big sword.
First one's iron.
First one's what? Ire?
Run, little rabbit.
I also learned that that hurts quite a bit. Alright, so we've got him down to stage 2. The big wolf mouth. Big mouth wolf, rather. Sorry, it's hard to keep up some running commentary while you're also fighting for your life.
Winter's chill. Sought the unworthy. Through an endless night. They wither and tarry.
They wither and tarry.
Frosts
Too many.
as cold
Too many.
death of Bayer's misery. The pack won't forget.
The pack won't forget. Was there like a lot of? I mean, I know I ran into a lot of what am I trying to say? Oh, that's not good. That's not good. We ran into a lot of werewolves in different areas, but I don't remember talk about him specifically having an affinity for wolves. He is ravenous. Very hungry for my blood. Nope, there's the wreck. Yep, not good. Don't want to take a bunch of hits from that. Need my shield to come back up.
The air grows colder.
Okay. Putrid wolves.
As swift as death.
See, and this is where I died last time, because with this many wolves trying, yep, and I just fell again. I just fell again. Oh my god, this is absolutely ridiculous. Trying to dodge and you get knocked out is very frustrating for a character that relies on melee or evasion, and dodging is very important. And we talked about that because I really do need my heart in general. Ah!
Solstice of pain. I will take out your heart.
I don't. He keeps talking about eating my heart, and I don't appreciate it. Here comes that meteor strike move again. Now we're back into the cold fog.
The eternal impure. With bloodlust empowered. Our Ezeli endured. But soon all were devoured. In unending war. Death waited at the door.
Yup.
Then hour by hour, men fell as summer soured.
Imagine we're gonna have at least one more of those. Probably two.
I will take out your heart and savor each bite.
Stay away from the ice crystals. Stay away from the light beams. Get out of the area of effect.
Desolation. I will take out your heart
He just moved my bell.
and savor each bite.
Oh, we almost took that one. Got him with the stunner. Hey! We gotcha!
Allow me to clear
We got the Exile's Cloak. That's an achievement reward.
the madness. It consumed my being.
That happens, buddy. Happens to the best of us.
Where has she taken the beast? I found messages from the desert. From the Bastille? Yes. Find her.
Find her. Kill her.
But first, please, stop the madness. As you wish. We must make haste. Let us return to Clearfell to make our preparations.
Alright, what we got? A staff which we won't use. Why can we never find a better... Well, I say staff. It's like a magic staff. I need a better monk staff. But we never get one. Alright, everybody wants to talk to me. First, let's take a look at the old inventory. Alright, what's up?
Count Geonor is dead.
Yep.
I never thought there'd come a day when such a statement brought relief. We can finally start rebuilding our poor, damaged Ogre. It's going to be a long and difficult struggle, but it's not nearly the first time we Ezamites have had to rise from the ashes.
Okay.
Stick to the cairns.
Hooded one. Identify my
We must
stuff.
pursue Oriana. The seed of corruption has begun to grow, but there is still a chance that we can end this before it is too late.
What does too late look
Flame
like when
leads
dealing
to
with
seeing
this?
corruption in its wake, so we have a trail to follow.
Oh, that's good.
When you are ready
They always
depart
seem to
from
leave
this
a
place,
path of
we can
destruction,
leave
don't they?
immediately.
Identify my items, please. Thank you. Una, how you doing? You got your loot? You seem happy.
No, you are no stranger now. You have become part of our song's story, and I shall sing it proudly.
Oh, thank
Darkness
you.
that crept upon our lands has been forced to flee, and I have a feeling you will pursue it to the end of the world.
I will,
Good luck to you.
because that is the game.
Please, take your time.
26:15. Yeah, that's not.
Oh, I like this
Get
one.
rid of that. Get rid of that. Energy shield. Gain 4 life. Yeah, we'll keep.
It's beautiful. I accept.
Get rid of. Oh, I shouldn't have sold that one. Could have broken that one down, but doesn't matter. Grants a skill level 5 lightning bolt. Grants the skill spear throw. I mean, I guess we could throw those. Can we break down the yellow things? That is the question. Hold on just one moment. Okay, so back to my question. The answer is no. Okay, so that stuff just gets... We'll throw it... No, I'm not even going to do that. I'm just going to toss it. I'm just going to sell it. I want to sell this. Enjoy.
Stick to the cairns.
What do you say? Stick to what? I don't know. Not my problem. Okay. Alright, inventory dealt with. Travel east. I don't need a constantly flashing exclamation point down there for that, but
What have you learned?
I've learned pretty much nothing. Let's follow the beast
Trail
trail.
of corruption leads east, so east we shall go. It seems fate conspires to return me to the plains of Vastiri.
You have a history with the plains of Vastiri? Ooh.
Every attempt to control it has ended in cataclysm.
And yet we persist.
To the plains of Vastiri.
The plains of Vastiri.
We should find the Marikath caravan. Only they can lead us through that harsh and unforgiving land.
Alright. We have traveled east.
We have arrived. The Bastille awaits. Good luck to you.
Thank you, Mortimer.
This outpost seems to be part of a trade route, so we should be able to find the Marikath caravan. They are an honorable people, and I have no doubt they will assist us. Time is short. Make haste.
Okay. On we go. The Wayfarer's
The
Stone.
weary traveler grows close to the end of the path. The bread bowl of the world, the verdant land of 7 waters, awaits. Be sure to have your toll ready at the gates. Cloth, gems, metalwares, and coin are all accepted.
Okay. Doesn't really look like a verdant
So these
landscape,
are the Marrakech.
but
Life seems difficult in the desert.
You are seeking passage on our caravan? We cannot travel anywhere at
that
the moment.
is a big
The
hat.
Yenica raiders are harassing the trade route ahead. For the time being, we are stuck here.
Okay. I guess we'll have to take care of that so we can get on the move. There's our stash. Town waypoint. Checkpoint. Looks like this must be where the action is. Let's get straight into it. You guys doing alright? Alright, yeah, you guard the entrance here. I'll go out and take care of business. Don't you worry. That is a lot. Defeat the Hyenic Raiders. That's great. And I have to click on it so it'll go away. Because if I don't, it'll just be flashing down there at the bottom. And oh, hello.
Loathsome creature.
There were like more than one, so should at least probably use the plural in that. Hey, look, an abyssal. Oh, these freaking flying turtles are. Quit shooting me, flying turtle. That was not the direction that I wanted that to go. That was not the button I wanted to press. See, look at all this ranged damage, and it just eats away at the life so quickly. Okay, it looks like we closed this one. I hate the flying turtles. The flying turtles, by far, are the most annoying. Most annoying so far. Get out of here. Also, these little rock formations that interrupt my moves. When I get a nice flat area and then I can shoot it down, it goes great, but you hit these little rocks and it just stops them where they are. And, nope, hello. Any more? Any more want to come out of the rocks at me? Okay. That's what I thought. You don't want none of this. Oh, I lied. They do.
Not yet.
Somber gloves. Why gloves so sad?
Face your demise. Loathsome creature.
Why are the gloves so sad? Nice dodging. Okay. Pretty much kind of cleared out this front area. It's the area clearing skills that are the best. So you're always dealing with just hordes of enemies in these types of games. I see you. Why do I have to get close before I can damage you? Like, I think if I see them buried in the ground, I should be able to hit them from afar. But the game has other ideas. See, like, I know you guys are here. And now I'm on fire. He's a big boy. And he shoots something from somewhere.
Your end comes.
Oh, half crawly corpses. Like, right there. I know you're there. But why do I have to wait for you to unbury before I can hit you?
Creature.
Just knock it off. Windy trail. Sun Clan Scavenger. Where is this path taking me? I got a checkpoint. Lots of hyenas. Not just hyenas. Oh, see? Look at this bullshit. The amount of damage I just took trying to roll and its inability to tell the difference between a roll and a sprint is very, very annoying. Oh, that's not good. The Wrath Breaker. Where's my mouse? There we go. Oh. Some of his hits are... Oh, don't get caught in that, please.
No escape.
For him or me? Oh, here comes some hyenas. Oh, there's a quarterstaff over there, which is something I've said I've needed. A better quarterstaff. I think I grabbed it. There is way too much action happening on this screen. Got you with the stunner. Let's take advantage there. Oh, nope, don't want that. Can we hit the guy that will actually give us the charge, please? Get off me. Oh, there's another one of those. So many hyenas. I guess he's not going to follow me down this way, is he? I was hoping to lead him away from his people at the cliff. Come on, hit the right guy. Get off me. We've almost got him down. Finish him. Yes. And they just keep coming. Absolute. Sorry. But that is getting really frustrating. This whole sprint roll crap. Trying to roll out of the way of damage and dying because it's knocking you because of the sprint mechanic it's a trash addition. The sprint is a mistake. Like, and all the loot's gone? Really? Yeah, that is frustrating. That's happening too much. Too often where I try to roll and it reads it as sprint and just lays me out and I'm just laying there getting beat to death.
Welcome to the Adura Agara. You may travel with us in exchange for your service as a Jingak, and you will have nearly the respect of one of our own for as long as you stay.
If it keeps happening, I'm probably going to have to step away from this game. Because that is enough to genuinely frustrate me. It doesn't look like it's like you've got all the spots. Okay, that's great. Because I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more spots that I can have skills, but I don't have enough skill slots over here to actually support that many, it would seem. So what's the point? Again, seems to be a bad design feature. Alright, let's get on the caravan before our frustration overtakes us. But if the frustration outweighs the fun, then there's no point in playing the game.
Waking ancient dead and unknown horrors alike. The Countess brought it here as part of some nefarious plan. I assume she has allies here. We must track them down and convince them to give up this madness.
Yeah, convincing people to give up this madness really doesn't seem to be going our way. Usually just ends up with us having to fight them. Alright, salvage bench. Anything we can salvage? We can
That
salvage.
will draw unwanted attention.
Well, we might as well salvage it because what we've got is already better. Just 1 point. Yeah. Alright, who can I sell stuff to?
Who goes there?
You? I
By
think
the
it's you.
sound of your voice, you cannot be Marraketh. You may trade with me, for trade is the lifeblood of survival in the desert. But expect no kindness.
Well, I don't usually expect
My
kindness.
wares are renowned.
You've got some new quarterstaff designs. Alright,
I'll
sell
unburden you.
that, sell that, sell that, sell that. Where's our stash? I think the stash is it down here? Nope, not down here. There it is. Very busy in this area. We'll just put that in here for now. Alright, who do we need to talk to?
Hello?
Not you. Up this way. You.
I am Asala.
Hello,
the
Asela.
Sentinel of the Ardura.
Don't know what
I
that
care
means.
not where you came from, nor
That's
what caste you might have been there.
fair.
All that matters is that you have shown yourself capable in battle, Jingak. Remain a friend to the Ardura, and you shall have
Jingak.
nothing
Is
to
that
fear
like
from
when they
me.
call me interloper in No Man's Sky? Okay. So talk to her again. Nice room.
So, the beast has entered the world once more.
You know about the
We were
beast?
following a trail of corruption before we were waylaid, and now we shall resume the hunt. We Marraketh are honor bound to seek and contain corruption wherever it may be found.
And yet I
It
get the
seems
feeling I'm
the
going to be
sacred falls on
the
us
one
once
doing
more.
most of the
The trail
containing.
connects to 2 locations, but we don't know where the beast currently resides. I am willing to begin wherever you and your shade thinks is wisest.
Okay, so yeah, I'm in charge. Fair enough. Tell me about yourself.
This Oriana
Or
would
tell me
find
about
no
Oriana.
allies
You're not
in our
Oriana. You're
times.
Asala.
We are no strangers to the eternal war against corruption. If she has allies in this region, they cannot be of the Marraketh.
Sure, that's what the people always say. Alright, bye.
The last.
What is going on up
Slavery
here?
will not be necessary when the dreamer awakes.
Yeah. Thought the rogue guy said these were an honorable people. Desert map. Where are we headed? The Trail of Corruption. Investigate areas of corruption. On we go. The Halahanahana Gates. I just tried to walk off of it. I forget that I gotta actually click the... You guys look like you're in pretty rough shape.
Why has the caravan stopped?
The Halani gates are closed for the first time in 1,000 years.
The Halani
This
Gates.
can only be related to the beast.
How do you know they've
We should
never been
investigate
closed
the
for
Saladin's plan with the
1,000
halls of
years?
Modon and demand answers.
1,000 years is a crazy long
Move
time. I don't
swiftly.
think people understand just what an insane amount of period of time that is. Alright, so the gate's closed, so now what do we do? Use the desert map to travel to the Modon Quarry, which is over here. On we go to the Modon Quarry. You
This
guys,
great wound in the land bodes ill.
that's a quarry. I mean, yeah, it's what they do. They dig down, harvest whatever they're quarrying, some type of stone. I'm not a quarry person. I don't know.
No escape! Foul creature!
A little bit darker in this area. Must be nighttime. Okay. Those guys are quite large and carrying wheels. Yep. Okay, so guess the wheel is a one and done type of thing. Where do you think they got the wheels? Am I the only person who's curious about that? Probably. Ooh. Plague Harvester. Gross. Makes me think of Descari in the Pathfinder game. If you're into RPGs, the Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous game, probably one of the best out there, in my opinion. I mean, Baldur's Gate 3, yeah, but everybody who plays the RPG games knows how good Baldur's Gate 3 is. I feel like Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous doesn't get the attention and the credit it deserves, because the storyline in that game, the character system, it's just a lot of fun. And the variety of character builds, because of they've got this feature called Mythic. It's like a Mythic class in addition to your character class. And I don't know if you've never played Pathfinder, the amount of classes and subclasses right out of the gate is pretty intimidating. And then you add in these mythic classes in Wrath of the Righteous, and the way that they affect the gameplay and the story and the things you're able to do, it's really cool. I'm a big fan of that game. Made by Owlcat Studios, I think. They also, see, like, all these guys have wheels. I guess there's a lot of wagons. If I'm looking around the environment, okay, I see where they're getting the wheels. They're just kind of laying around all over the place. Must be used in the quarry process somehow. Who's throwing grenades? Oh boy. We've got Abyss, and if I know one thing about Abyss, it means we've also gonna have flying turtles. And a need for me to actually pay attention to my health. Come on. It's so easy to get distracted by what's just on the screen in front of you, that looking down to check your health bar becomes something that, at least for me, I forget. And it's when we get in these big, massive hordes of enemies and you're trying to dodge out of the way, that's when this new sprint feature really becomes an issue. Ooh, a level 2 uncut support gem. Very nice. Alright, this way. Yes, tear through the hordes. That's one thing. It's always very satisfying when you come up with a, against a big group of enemies and you throw out, like, for the monk, that lightning shockwave move and it just tears it down. That is, that kind of stuff makes the game very fun and satisfying. But when you're trying to do a simple move like dodge and it puts you in that situation where you're just getting wailed on because it thinks you were trying to sprint for some reason, there's got to be a way to fix it. I know the sprint is a new mechanic. I know it's going to have some kinks to work out, but right now, as implemented, it is a frustrating move. Take note, developers. I'm sure that all of you are in my audience right now. Hanging on Fucho Bucho's every word, desperate for his opinion about your game design.
The Faradin trifle with things they do not understand.
Isn't that always the way? The Book of Jamma Jamma.
People have lived in the shadows of the dunes for too long. Countless generations have been forgotten, will be forgotten.
Well, that's life,
We are
man.
not Faradin. We are Marrakech.
Okay.
And if we work together, if we unite, then they will be forced to acknowledge us.
Yeah, that's great.
We must show them that casting us off is a mistake. We must show them our strength. Perhaps we can one day rebuild Kef itself. For all those who live in the plains of Vastiri.
So, Jamma Jamma feels cast out, neglected, upset, and wants attention, is the impression that I'm getting here.
Loathsome creature.
Isn't that always the way? Please don't hit me with the big wheel. I imagine that would hurt you. Stop throwing grenades at me. Where did you get grenades? You guys are a bit tougher. A lot of hit points. Hey, another level. Huzzah.
Death becomes you.
Meet the Dreamer. Tell them hello. Okay, just stop right with those two. I do not wish to get hit by the big wheel. Ice move was doing quite a bit of damage to him, which is nice. Nothing useful there.
Loathsome creature.
Another plague harvester. This one seems to be like regenerating. Not fast enough, but still concerning. If I come up against something that regenerates faster than I can damage, that basically makes it immortal, which is not good for me. Eventually, I'm going to need to start reading what all these things do and see if I should be hoarding them the way I'm hoarding them or actually putting them to use. Oh, this one has some kind of aura. Oh, and it is a mana draining one, which is not good for me, seeing as how my main ability... See, now I want you to sprint, and you're not sprinting. The one time I want you to sprint, and you're not sprinting. You still chasing me? Alright. Why we fight you, we're going to change that back to just our regular strike. Because that's...
Back to the soil.
There. Now we can change you back to Tempest Fury. Anything that siphons mana, you've got to change back to a skill that is not going to use a bunch of mana. Where'd you come from? Just lurking? Hiding? I mean, I appreciate the confidence, thinking that as you watch me mow down groups of enemies, you're going to be the one to jump out of the shadows and you know, take me down. Be impressive. Nope, bombs. You stop throwing bombs. And another one. The problem with your only ability being able to throw bombs is that once somebody's up on you, you're gonna have to make some tough choices. Like, do I try to fall back and put some distance between me and the bombs that I'm throwing, or do I just accept that I'm gonna take myself down with the bombs? If you ever watch me play Helldivers, things get up on me. I just start throwing grenades randomly and I'm going down with them. The Forsaken Hulk. Lots of charges there. A checkpoint. Anything I can use these charges on before they expire? Most of them were behind this thing. Didn't do me a lot of good. Empty. Alright, let's stay by the checkpoint for a sec and spend our passive skill point. We finally reached this life on kill that I was after. Anything that gives me life, regenerates life, is something that I am a sucker for every time. I'm playing Path of Exile 2. It's kind of like Diablo, but different systems. For the most part, I like the way the skills and stuff work together better. But they have introduced this new sprint mechanic that I'm finding very frustrating. Much more frustrating than useful. I was fine without it. Oh, about to die. About to die. Not good. Not good. Get out of the explosions. Hit him with the stunner. There we go. Oh, come on! I hit him with the stun move. And he didn't stun, and then he killed me. That is not cool. Not cool. Like, I'll die to monsters. I'll die in fights. I'll die because I'm not paying attention to my health like I should. But when I die to game mechanics not working properly, that's when I get frustrated. That's when you will see me get frustrated with a game, is when I'm dying because the game is not working like it's supposed to. It's like when I play Grounded, and every once in a while you're in a fight and something that they do just flings you up in the air for no reason and you die to fall damage. Like, what do I do about that? What, you know, it's no longer about whether I'm skilled enough at the game or whatever. It's just, game mechanic breaks, death, and yet I pay the penalty. Like when I roll and see that sprint, when I roll backwards and then it just sends me sprinting toward the thing I was just trying to get away from. How is that helpful? I do not like the new sprint mechanic. I am not a fan. But I am a fan of the Dreamer. The dogs sense danger.
I carry few possessions, and I don't have room for that.
Right, let's head back to town to clear out our inventory. Ban yet another bot seller. I don't want your bots. Leave me alone. Where are you, hooded one? Identify items. I shall be right back. Alright, I am back. Let's see about clearing out this crap from our inventory. I like the setup here because the salvaging bench is
This
nothing to
isn't the
salvage.
place or the time.
That's what
I
you
hear
always
you.
say.
Take your time.
Armor and evasion.
I shall put
Don't
this
need
to
that.
use.
I don't even know why I picked that one up. Or that one. Alright, clear all that out. We got another uncut spirit gem. We can up our ghost dance. What does this thing do for me? If you're hit while you have a ghost shroud, it immediately consumed to recover energy shield. Really does seem like the best thing to have, but it just doesn't seem to be offering us a lot
Browse
of
as long as you
protection.
like.
I already did that. Okay. And we have a uncut support gem 2. Let's see here. What do we want to use it for? It'd be nice if you could increase like ones you already have to make them more effective. Shock conduction, falling thunder, killing. Like most of these I already have 2 in. Glacial cascade. Supported skill, trigger ice fragments on killing frozen enemies. 25% more attack damage to enemies further than 7 meters from you. You can just add more ice to it. 24. It doesn't do any fire or lightning damage. I always forget about that one. I think over. What's the limit? What's the limit here? Limit 1 bell. So what, I could have like 2 bells? I think durability would actually be a good one to have on the bell. So let's take that. Okay. We toss the rest of this stuff in the stash. Augments a rare item with a new random modifier. Improves the quality of an armor. Adds 3 to 5 cold damage. Improves quality of a martial weapon. All equip plus 6 to strength. I think this adds. What if I hit this with it? It's not a wand staff. It's like a quarter staff. So I could add a ruin to this thing. Let's do that, and then we'll put the. I have one that does lightning. Adds 1 to 10 lightning damage. We'll put that there. Lightning seems to be our main focus. So now it does 1 to 10 lightning damage and 5 to 11 cold damage. Okay, cool. We're doing lightning and cold with that thing. Alright, back to the quarry. I'm going to pick that up because
Your end comes.
oh, that's not the right way. We've been that way. Crackling quarterstaff. Oh, it has built-in lightning damage. We might be able to use some of these items back at the stash and make that fancy and make what we just did to this one an absolute waste of time. Which is why I never use that stuff, because it always ends up being a waste when I find better equipment. But I should use it because they give it to me in abundance.
This place is a tomb.
Oh, lovely. Let's go back. Up to the caravan. Alright, let's head over to the stash and see what we can do. Okay. Improves the quality of an armor, augments a rare item with a new random modifier, upgrades a magic item to a rare item. What are you right now? You're a nothing. So this upgrades a normal item to a rare item. Oh. I guess blue is magic. Increase physical damage, adds 12 to 22 fire damage, adds 14 to 22 cold or 20 cold damage, plus 20 to accuracy rating, 9% increased attack speed. This one's given me mana on killing. Five to 11, 1 to 10, 12, 22, 14, 21 to 35. I'd hate to lose the mana on the killing. 6 to 26, that starts at 16 to 26. Why does it have such a low bottom number on my physical damage? I've only got one more of those. So, okay, so we do have the thing where you get a big enough stack and it becomes the other thing. So let's move you there. You there. Armor scrap. Orb of transmute. Orb. So that's what it's 5 mana per enemy killed, and I mean that doesn't seem like a lot, but when you're killing so many enemies, that is kind of a big deal, and I'd hate to lose it. So what we'll do is we'll throw this in the stash. This can come out and get sold.
My wares are as you wish.
And we'll just hold on to that one for now. That's right, we use the waypoint. So we will use the waypoint to return. Gotta go down underground to the mine. To the mines. Sounds like the dogs are excited down there, as always. I can only assume that's the border collie, Molly, doing all the barking. Which means the other two must be playing. Every time Oliver and Duke start to play, Molly starts to lose her mind. Not exactly where I wanted the bell. Okay, making a loop. These bridges never look like the sturdiest of items. Oh! There we go. Orb of Augmentation! A winged spear. One of the problems that I always run into these games is like after a certain point I'm like, I'd love to try another class, and then I never make it I never beat these games because I'm always trying out the other classes. Like right now, I'm like, man, you know what I wish I had more ranged damage like the archer, or the ranger I think is what it's called in this game. Oh boy. More Abyss. The Abyss always gets pretty wild. Somebody is shooting at me. Yep, we're about to die. Why aren't you doing anything? Sometimes he just, like, I'm hitting buttons and nothing is happening. It's like too much goes on in the game, and the game just stops accepting my inputs, which is not great when you're trying to fight so many enemies. Okay. Whew, that was fun. A lot going on there. Don't need a spiked club. The Abyss stuff. I'm trying, the game's still in early access. We're not at full release. They're trying out these new features. I get it. But some of them are just not great. I'm talking about you, Sprint. I'm still salty about you. Oh boy. Sounds like something's going on in there. Guess we could okay, but we want to keep 2% chance to recover all life when you kill an enemy. Yes, we will keep working towards that. I think we picked something up. 25 to maximum mana. What am I using? 30 to maximum mana. Another support gem. What are you using right now? Adds more lightning damage, 25% not. Yeah, we want to keep that. Grant an additional charge, recover 12% maximum life over 4 seconds. Yeah, those are both good. Glacial Cascade. We could add something to that. We do use that quite a bit. Damage, creating all sources of damage gain. What? Support skills which can damage enemies with hits, causing all sources of damage gained to instead be treated as damage gained as extra cold for supported skills. I don't know what that means. If supported skills would gain extra damage of any type other than cold, they gain extra cold damage instead. I don't think. Attacks gain 24% damage as cold damage for 5 seconds on freezing an enemy with supported skill. Let's take that. Waste, I guess, of a level 2 support gem, but whatever. Who says we make good decisions? Yeah. Why do you have a flamethrower? Are those gas grenades? I'm on fire. I don't want to burn. You having a flamethrower is very odd. But people are out here throwing grenades too.
Stand still.
You. It's kind of giving it the old round whirlwind of fire. Lots of fire everywhere. You'd think this ground ice attack would, I don't know, do something to, like, put out fire on the ground. Gassy. See, that's how the stun is supposed to work, but it doesn't really matter as much when the ground is on fire everywhere. Oh, what are you doing now? Knock it off! Sorry, that one got me. Hold this as she throws grenades at me. That's a that one's funny. Yay! Just in case you blow up there, let's step back. Oh, there's a person in here? Hi.
Winds praise you.
How you doing?
1,000 praises, my friend. I thought I would die here.
You're a bit echoey.
Take me back to your caravan, and I will tell you anything you want to know.
Yeah, alright. Let's,
At least there's one survivor of this madness.
Can you use my portal? Let's find out. Come with me. Back to the caravan. Are you here? Or do I actually have to lead you? Nope. There you are. Hello. And you still sound like you're talking to me through a can.
The king has become driven by madness to seek any trace of ancient flesh from those of renown or power and might.
Delicious ancient flesh.
To the horrific creature he keeps in a cage behind his throne. They call it the beast. I have seen it, and the sight haunts my nightmares. The Halani gates are closed.
Yeah.
Then Jaman Ra must have succeeded in capturing them. He planned to close the gates to prevent the Maraket from interrupting his harvest. A siege from the front would be impossible now. But there is another way. An ancient passage lost to time. It was used by the traitor Balbala.
Balbala.
I can show you where it is. If you will use it to stop Jaman Ra before it is too late.
Tell you what, people seem to this lady with the tentacle monster sure seems to have an easy time finding people willing to just start feeding it
I am of
things.
the Faridun. We are the shadows of the Market, the unwanted and the forgotten. Some time ago, a foreign woman came to us and offered us the power to take back what was ours. We took her deal. We had no idea what it would cost us. When she finally brought us the beast, it was not the glorious power we'd been promised. It was horrifying. Those of us who did not want to make war, those of us who were afraid of the beast, Jaman Ra sealed us in the mine when his dreadnought was complete. This madness must end. Some may call me a traitor, but I do not seek the destruction of my brethren. I seek their salvation.
Okay, well. Okay, good talk.
The outcasts have raised their new king from the grave, and he seeks to violate Deshar, to feed our honored dead to the beast.
Maybe you should have been nicer instead of calling them outcasts
Our
and,
city of the dead lies
you know,
beyond the Halani gates.
making them live out in the wastelands.
Let us see if
This is what happens.
Infiltrate the supposed passage. Find
I
your way
hate to
the
say
Halani
it, but,
gates without being detected,
you know.
and then call for aid. I shall answer.
You kind of brought it on yourself with the way you treat people. Okay, so use the desert map to travel to the Trader's Passage. Let's check our inventory. Yep, lots of crap in our inventory. What about you?
If you are traveling through Trader's Passage, there is something I wish to ask of you.
Okay.
The traitor, Balbala. According to the tales, she is still sealed there, somewhere along the tunnel, as an undying djinn. She served her sentence long ago, but knowledge of the location was lost. It is long past time to release her. I will tell you her story if you wish, but I doubt it will mean much to a Jinga.
You're right, it won't. I don't care. Goodbye. No time for your stories.
Quickly.
You think I'm impatient? The hooded one, man. Quickly. Identify the items. Hooded one. Give me trouble. Anything to salvage? Nope. No salvaging. It's just me. Look at that. 3.46 evasion. You would think the stuff that I find in this area would be better than the stuff that I found in the last area, but that does not seem to be the case. Alright, what do we got? We got a level 6 gem. We'll go ahead and up Tempest Flurry, because we use that pretty much constantly. Level 5 gem, we can up Killing Palm from 3 to 5. I need to pay more attention when I upgrade these things, because eventually I'm going to upgrade myself out of the ability to use something. I have done it before, and I'll do it again. I say it as a, makes it more like that, makes it more sound more like a threat, but really it's just a threat against myself at the folly of my own incompetence. Let's see. 4.8, 20, a 51. Yeah, this one's a little bit better, so we'll throw that in there and we'll sell the other one.
Take your time. I'll unburden you.
Thank you. Alright. Fill up the flasks. Back to them. No, I don't need to go back to the mines. That's not what I need to do. Go back to town. Focus, Fucho. We need to go to the desert map. I don't know what that is, but we're just gonna ignore it and continue on our way. Not you, desert map. I guess back here? Yep, back here. Okay. To the Traitor's Passage. You guys want to come with me? Like, we could all fight together against corruption. There's a lot of you. It'd probably go a lot smoother. No? You guys will hang here and let me deal with it? Okay, yeah. That seems right. That seems about right. Let me go handle all this business. Oh, spiders. And poison. Daddy Longlegs! There you go. Now you're all sparky. Who's dropping big flames? Up. Not good. Alright. I will not be stuck in your web, Daddy Longleg. I don't think Daddy Longlegs actually make webs. Every game I play, it's spiders all the time. Eee. I don't see an option in this game where you can turn off spiders, so apparently this is not the game for people with arachnophobia. That was a nice feature in Grounded. Like, I don't have arachnophobia, so it doesn't apply to me, but I can see where having that kind of thing for people who do would make a big difference. And I thought that was nice. Because being scared of something and having an actual phobia of something, like an uncontrollable reaction, very, very different. Like there's stuff that you're scared of, but then there's something that when you encounter it, it's like this deep, undefined terror just at the idea of it. And that's I feel like a whole different thing. You know, like when you watch that Mori clip and you see him bring out the olives, and that woman just runs in terror from the olives. It makes no sense, and she probably knows that it makes no sense. But what do you do about that? I'm no psychiatrist. I don't know if just making people confront these phobias is effective, or if it just makes it worse. Certainly looked like it made it worse for her. If you don't know what I'm talking about, look at Maury Povich and the olives. I assure you, it'll probably be the first thing that comes up. Ancient seal.
Has been sealed away here with great ire.
Well, I'm betting that this is the Djinn.
So this is the legendary traitor.
Hi. I'm going to let you go, and I assume that that's going to make us best friends. You're free! You're welcome. I'm a hero.
I prove myself.
Wait a second. Why would you attack me after I took the time to free you after thousands of years of imprisonment? That doesn't seem right. You show a little appreciation. Ow! You hit very hard. Don't like that. Oh. No, leave me alone. About to die. Health is low. Wait, which one's the one I'm supposed to be fighting here? Who are you guys? Ow. Nope, that's not good. Ow. Health is low. Get out of that. Where'd you go? Poison coming out. Probably need to figure... No, hit that thing. And I died.
Oh. Keep waiting then.
Keep waiting? I just let you go. And then you just turned on me like a psycho. I guess traitor, right? I mean, I guess I should have suspected. It's in the name, I suppose. Alright. Take two.
Something has been sealed away here with great ire.
Alright. Let's do this.
Now, Jingak, I prove myself.
Ow. Where's my mouse? Guy just tears through my shield. Like, is shield just the most useless thing to have in this game? It certainly feels like it. Maybe it just won't make a difference one way or the other. Okay, now when that happens, I need to find... There should be something like... Okay, I guess I got it. That's a spirit of Balboa. Balbala. Not Balbala herself. Man, trying to stay out of her range is not easy. But she hits so frickin' hard that trying to get up on her to fight is very, very dangerous. But the monk is not really built for ranged assault. Alright, where are you? Where... Get out of that. See, we are doing almost no damage to her because we're spending all of our time running. Yeah, you're unable. I get it. There's the poison again. Ow. Ow. See, It's like every hit just does so much damage. Trying to keep my health up is quite the challenge in this fight. And you just appear behind me. Ow. There's the poison. Like, every time I dodge, I'm nervous now that it's gonna jack me up with that whole... the whole sprinting thing. So I'm just like, you just gotta tap it. Be very careful. Where are you? Now I can use the sprint. Get out of that. Oh, that hurt a lot. That was unenjoyable. Too many. Oh. Get out of there. Face you? You keep disappearing. You're the one who's not facing me. Ow. Okay, I say that and then she immediately jacks me up. Hey! I think that did it. Whew! That was a tough fight. Ooh, ruby ring. Orange. How much of this stuff can we actually... We picked it all up. Fantastic. Okay. Let's identify this fancy ring.
Ancient power.
Ancient power. Alright, 25% fire resistance, 27% increased fire damage. I don't really do fire damage. 5.9 life regeneration per second. Now that's nice. 30% increased mana regeneration rate. Ignites. Ah, spider. I am reading, spider. Well, I guess we'll have to read that later, huh?
Stay still.
No respect at all. Alright, let's go back to town so we can read things without being so rudely interrupted by big spiders. Bark, bark, bark. Bark, 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 bark. Alright. Now, what were we doing? Okay. Maximum mana, 2/6 life per enemy killed. We'll do this one instead. And a level 6 skill gem. What shall we take to level 6? Take the Tempest Bell up to level 6.
Must be charged up by striking enemies with melee attacks. Once placed,
Melee?
hit the
Melee
bell with other
attacks?
skills to make it ring, dealing damage around it. You can also apply freeze, shock, or ignite to the
Okay. What is my dog going crazy about down there?
Greetings.
Okay, identify.
So, you released Balbara from her prison, and she fought well. Good. She may now earn her redemption, if the ancient places still hold power. Her barrier contains her soul. She will tell you what to do next.
Okay, let's empty out our inventory here.
Browse as long as you like.
I keep picking up just random items. Armor. Yeah, not as good as what we have. We already replaced that. Let's go throw the rest of this stuff in the stash. Can we put this in the stash? No, we just have to hold on to it forever now. Okay, I guess we just keep that with us. Fill that up. Back to the Traitor's Passage. Oh. I always lose track of my mouse. That was cool. Like, I took that sonic attack from the bat and it, like, made everything go quiet there for a minute. That was a good effect. See, some of the stuff they do in this game, just game design wise, is very cool. And then I fall to the sprint and hate it. Ow. Grime Fangs. Is that his name? Don't... Just because I thought the effect was cool doesn't mean I want to keep experiencing it. Okay, this way? Well, I can actually get the effect from the staggering palm and stuff. It's great, but building up stagger seems to be challenging at the moment. Maybe there is... I mean, I'm sure there's like passives or something that increase the amount of stagger I build up. The killing palm, on the other hand, seems to be much more effective. They webbed me! As far as being able to build up the power charges. And you see how I just went into a sprint? I don't like sprint. I do not like the sprint. I find it completely unnecessary. Are there people out there that are enjoying this new sprint feature? If so, let me know. Maybe you can sell me on it and explain why I should be using it more. But for right now, all I'm defining it is to be an annoyance. Okay, lightning does not go up the stairs. Something to note, lightning does not travel up the stairs.
Your end comes.
Okay, maybe this way? No fireballs from you, thank you very much. Looks like another checkpoint down this way. Oh, and as soon as I get here, my charges fade. Lots of gold, a crimson amulet. Pot! Something is behind me. I see you creeping behind me. Don't think I don't see you creeping. Yep, that goes nowhere. Pick something up I don't think I need. Well, at least it's all another uncut skill gem. What can I take up to level 6? Maybe if we take Vaulting Impact up to level 6, it will increase our ability to get the Staggering Palm. It also helps if I use it. But the life always drops faster than the stagger rate goes up. Ah! Maybe I should just ditch the staggering. It doesn't seem to be super effective. I mean, it's good for like closing the distance, but I've got other stuff that does that. Question is, what would I replace it with? I don't know. We'll have to think about that. Maybe the ice strikes. I don't know. Scroll of Wisdom that I won't use. Ah, I'm on fire. I always feel like I should roll when I'm on fire. I think the stop, drop, and roll that we learned as children is just so deeply ingrained into me that anytime any video game I'm on fire, my natural instinct is to roll. I'm sure the firemen who came to my school as a child would appreciate that they made such a long-lasting impression. Stop, drop, and roll. That is deeply, deeply ingrained into my being. Yeah, it looks like these guys have some lightning of their own. Swear it expired right as I hit it. Periodically unleashes lightning damage. There is the periodic lightning damage. And here's more lightning damage. Drop the bell! Like the poison, when it turns green, it doesn't seem to drain my life. Maybe it just makes me more susceptible to damage or something. I'm not entirely sure. Be gone! I will not be stuck in your webs! Pretty sure I hit you with the killing palm, but got no charges. Oh, there's one. Now we have two. Now we have three. Oh, oh, oh. Gather up, everyone. That move really does seem... glowing purple. Probably not great. Oh. See? Come on, get up. Ox touched. I don't know what that means. Is there an ox over here? Are one of you the ox? Who's the ox? Are you the ox? Nope. Is the ox down this way? Are you the ox? Come here. Quit running from me. I don't even know what ox touched means.
You're mine.
Now we'll try that. Sprint. What happens if I catch you? Where are you going? I don't understand what you are. Are you going to lead me to something? Is there a purpose of you? Am I chasing you for no reason? Okay. If I catch up with you, it doesn't seem to do anything for me. I die. What are you? Am I just wasting my time chasing you around? I can't hit you. Are you going someplace specific? I honestly have no idea. I've never encountered this before. I don't know what it is. We're just gonna keep following it and see if it does something, or if I'm just wasting my time. Oh. Still just hanging out. Well, you've taken me to a rift. That's probably not great for me. Having ox touched and rift abyssal business. No. You don't seem to be coming back, so it's... Oh, it's getting serious now. Oh, yep, very serious. Life is low. Too many enemies. And there still seem to be ox touched as well, so that thing's still hanging around somewhere. It does... Our inventory's full, alright. Where are you going, and why? Unnatural. Come on. Down this hole? No? See, I thought I had cleared all these areas out. And I died. Well, whatever it is, we're not going to find out this time. But our inventory's full. We've got a skill point. Let's use that to get this last one in this little tree for life regeneration. Where am I? Hold on. Is there another checkpoint? That's back to the caravan. That's over to that. Looks like this was the closest checkpoint. Let's go clear out our inventory real quick. Hello, hooded one. Identify my items so I may offload them over to Shambrin. Yes, I do. Well, actually, always hit the salvagement first. What do I can salvage you, but I can't... what I can and can't salvage, I don't understand. That was not the button I meant to hit. Open my inventory. Thank you. Don't need that. Why?
No need to rush.
Alright, sell. 2.7 life regeneration, 18 to evasion, 44. Putting that on might actually be worth something. Augments a magic item with a new random modifier. Sure. Why can't I do that? Item has no free space for modifiers. We're gonna switch out here.
Need something? No need to rush. I shall put this to use.
Ooh, life regeneration. +7 to intelligence, +14, increased mana regenerate. I use a lot of mana. So I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to store all of this. And we're going to store this and this over here. Put you there. And then let's see if I've got something I need up to level 6. Guess we could up Glacial Cascade. Gives us some more damage. We use that one a lot. That's like my main ranged move is the Glacial Cascade. And infuse that out. Fill up at the well. Back to the Traitor's Passage. Take that checkpoint.
No escape. Unnatural.
Oh, this guy is magic. He prevents recovery above 50%. That is not ideal. There we go. Well, that's a fun looking helmet. Alright, I think up this way is the direction we need to be going. Tomb Shrieker of Obstruction. Man, it's dropping level 6 skill gems left and right. There's another one. See? What I need are support gems. Or those things, I think there's things that like add more, yeah, ask for a support gem, there's a support gem. Sometimes, when I say things, it's like, it's like I speak it into existence type of situation. But most of the time, it's just random. Okay. Onward! Nope, now they're gone. I always hope that I'll find something to kill before I lose my power charges. Always feels like a waste when you don't find something to kill with them. Crush, break. Yeah, watch your health. There we go. Thin out the numbers. Always try to grab things that have the augment slots, because you can break those down. Thank you, my darling, for the update. Where am I going? Looks like this way. Excuse me, bat. Nope, that's the dead end. Pardon me, spiders. Has anyone seen the exit? If you could direct me to the exit, then we could both go back to whatever we were doing before. You probably lurking in the shadows type of thing, and me trying to stop evil corruption. Yee, sticky web. Ah! Too many guys. Another dead end. Come on. Is there a way out of this cave? Oh, I saw them disappear right as I went to do the move. Not the first time that's happened. Hey! The Halani Gates. We have found it. Finally, the exit. I'm out of coffee, which is a sad time, but it is late in the day. I probably shouldn't drink any more coffee anyway. At this point, we should switch to water. Alright, let's go back to town. We found the checkpoint. Talk to the hooded one.
What have you learned?
Nothing. Identify my items. Salvage bench. Salvage things.
Who goes there? My wares are renowned. I'll unburden you.
Oh. Maybe I should have looked at those a little bit better. Plus 12 to dexterity, 10 to maximum life, increased critical bonus damage for mana per enemy killed, for life per enemy killed, gives me more armor, then this gives me energy shield. But armor isn't really something I... Give me these back.
Thank you.
Put those on. Get rid of those. Okay. My shield is at 83. Level 6 gem, level 6 gem, level 2 support gem. Let's see. Just upgrade everything to level 6 that we can. What? Killing blows from supported... we don't use that. Glacial Cascade. Supports attack skills, causing them to create ice. Supported skill triggers ice fragments on killing frozen enemies. We don't freeze very often, if I'm being honest. Like, that seems to be only good for doing a bit of damage. Staggering Palm. Ricochet. Projectiles from supported skills have a 40% chance to chain an additional time from terrain. That's kind of cool. Giving it a chance to also shock nearby enemies. Maybe we should take that. What am I using right now for this? Crescendo and rapid attacks. Oh, no, I like both of those on that. Volt. Supports projectile attack skills. You use yourself. Supported skills gain voltic charge as you move up to maximum. 3 voltic charges per meter traveled. Supported skills have 30 maximum voltic charge. Supported skills consume all voltic charge on use. Supported skills gain 5% of damage as extra lightning damage per 10 voltic charge consumed. I tell you what. Let's look at all the level 2 skills here. See what we can see. Chain 2. Supported projectile skills and other skills that chain. Supports projectile skills and any other skills that chain, causing them to chain additional time. But they deal 40% less damage with hits. So you take Crackling Barrier. Channeling. I don't have any channeling skills. Oh. My headset is getting low. Alright. Plug in the headset. Electrocute. Supports any skill that can deal damage. Lightning damage from supported skills can inflict electrocute, but supported skills cannot inflict shock. What is... Electrocution is an ailment that interrupts the target's action and prevents them from performing any action and lasts 5 seconds by default. Shock is an ailment that causes targets to take 20% increased damage and in the last 4 seconds. You know, putting shock on Falling Thunder actually might, or electrocute on Falling Thunder might be something to consider. Except now I don't remember what that is. I was just looking at it. What was it? I know it's a level 2 skill. Nah. Electrocute. We're going to take that. And then we're going to go to Falling Thunder. We're going to remove that one. We're going to put you on... we'll put you over here for the moment. We're going to put you up here on Falling Thunder. What were you? Gain 25% of damage as extra light damage. Supporting attack deals 50% less cold and fire damage. To add lightning damage to Volting Impact. Let's do that. We'll try that out. Oh, but I tell you what. For right now, I think we're going to take a break. We've been at this for a while. I need to eat something. So we're going to stop the stream here for now. We might be back later in the day. Maybe with more Path of Exile. Maybe with something else. There's a level of frustration with playing this game, especially with this new sprint mechanic that I'm finding very frustrating. So I might switch to something else just for my own relaxation and enjoyment. We shall see. But if you've made it this far in the stream, please follow the channel and catch me live next time with whatever random game I decide to play. And I hope that I entertained you in some small way. But for now, we shall end it here. Thank you, everyone, and have a good rest of your day.